right, good morning. Well, you know, to cut it short, um I feel on top of the world right now. Just kidding. I don't. Still hate myself a lot, but there was a comment on my video last night or the episode yesterday that was cool. Fucking shout out to that guy. The puff is dead. Isn't that crazy? The puff's fucking dead. I'm gonna go buy one in approximately 10 minutes. But I mean, while we're here, we might as well take a blinker. I've already taken one. I do have to go wash my face. I have to make a phone call at 10. It's gonna be great, and then it's gonna take like 15 minutes apparently. Boom. Then I'm getting a haircut at 1. So 10:30 around there, I'm going to the gym. So very nice. All right, yo. I had some things I was thinking about. Because last night was interesting. Well, this morning was interesting too. So, my mouth still hurts, by the way. My lip, the inside of my lip, yeah, it hurts. I feel like I'm like a fucking. I feel like I'm like a. Who the fuck is texting me at this time of day? You know? I don't even know where my phone is. Way the fuck over there. What was I saying? Oh. It hurts, man. Okay, it fucking hurts. Man, right? I'm tired of this, bro. I'm over it. It's been hurting for like 3 days now. I'm sick. But I am gonna go buy a puff. I told myself I wasn't. I lied. I think we can all agree with that one right there, okay? Everyone fucking has problems, right? I think the main reason why I could never have imagined myself ever being oh, here's an even crazier topic. Fuck what I was just about to talk about. Fuck that. I think it's so crazy how there's just like a surplus of content creators. Oh my god, my fucking hair is driving me insane right now. Anyways, throw this bad boy on. There's a surplus of content. Why am I wearing headphones? I'm not listening to anything. Like, there's way too many content creators in this fucking world. Like, I don't even know why or how we even got to this point. All right, dog. This is how I know there's too many content creators, because I'm like accidentally getting into these love circles on fucking like Snapchat. I don't even use Snapchat the most. Like, Snapchat is my least used social media. I think. I'm pretty sure. I think, except for Be Real. I think Be Real for a second got above Snap, but I don't really give a fuck about Be Real anymore. Like, I'm late all the time now. Like, I'm on laps. You guys know this. If you guys have seen every episode so far, I talked about laps every single fucking episode. Laps is fire. Who the fuck is texting me right now? Should I go check or no? Might not even be that important. Anyways, or it might be like really important, That's like the give and go of life, right? Fuck. That's making me get mad anxiety right now. I'll probably go check. I just have to do something real quick. You see me doing it with my arms. But like, I think there's just too many famous people. Like, I'm watching this girl, right? And she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Girl is gorgeous. Like, there's nothing wrong. Ugh, there's something wrong with fucking me though. Like me. There's nothing wrong with this girl. With the way she looks, nothing at all. Like, honestly, she's gorgeous. But like, for real, she's fucking famous as fuck. And I only found her on TikTok. Like, I never once would I knew about this girl unless I was on fucking TikTok. So that's crazy. Like, she's not even really famous. She's just kind of like popping on one app, And maybe, sorry, I have a really runny nose in the morning, and it's really weird. It's like every morning, so no, I'm not sick. And fucking yes, it's every single fucking day of my fucking life. Let me go check who's texting. Cause somebody wants to fucking be weird. Alright, guys, I'm back. Whoa. Everybody chill the fuck out. It was my manager. I'll text her later. You know, I don't even know why I'm super fucking faded right now. It's kind of hard to. Sometimes when I'm like recording this podcast, I'll forget I'm recording it because. Okay, you guys don't understand. Like anybody who watched, ignore my hair. I can't. The reason why I started the podcast off like this today. Well, I do this a lot. I guess I've done it before. Because I can start this podcast whenever the fuck I want, right? I pause it and then I start it throughout the day. That's the best thing about this podcast. It's more like a diary for me, and I'm just talking shit. So, and it's it's a little bit too personal at times, but fuck them, And goddamn, this is a water with an open top, and I left it overnight, and now there's things in the bottom of the water. That's why I don't do that. I fucked up. I gotta go make a protein shake. I'm fucking faded as fuck right now. And what I was talking about earlier was I always talk to myself. This is the reason why I forget, like, there was comedy in the episode yesterday, bro. In like the first 5 minutes, I literally took a Snapchat and responded to some girl because I forgot I was recording. I was just talking. Like, this shit, dude, I would just be talking to myself all the fucking time. Like, and I will. Yo, this is the weirdest fucking thing. There's 6 different. I wish I could show you, but that's a little bit too much. There's 6 cars in my neighbor's driveway, and like back in the day, there used to be a family. I forget the girl's name and the guy's name. He gave me a Chargers hat when I was younger, though. I remember that. That was cool. We actually ended up getting into a fight with them. For whatever reason, I don't know, but now they're gone, and now it's like a house that. Okay, picture this: there's 6 fucking cars in the driveway, so it's definitely that's not like a family. Everyone is a different race. It's not a foster home, so that's I don't know it. I can't fucking deal with my nose right now, dude. My nose is too runny. Like, seriously. In the mornings, it's just too bad. It's just too much. And I'm using sandpaper right now to wipe my nose. Isn't that awesome? I am going to go buy a puff because life gets hard. So, you got to get harder. And luckily, the other day, you know what I'm saying? I'm not rich or anything, but I can afford it. So, as long as like the puff is like what? Okay, this is my my mindset when it comes to like having a consistent substance in your life. Like, as long as you're only like purchasing it once a week, I think you're fine. If you do it once a week, you're fine. Like drinking. Doing it once or twice a week because Friday and Saturday, I can see why. Maybe Friday I had a really good night and I made over $200. So I went out, bought a few drinks. And then Saturday night, I partied and got drunk. But Sunday, nothing. And then Monday through Thursday, I didn't do shit. So that's totally normal. This is like $7 if I just guessed that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10. So guess what? Boom. I grab one of the $20 bills off my desk. Grab I don't fucking know, dude. Okay, you're asking me too many questions right now, guys. Stop. But I do gotta go buy a puff. I gotta go wash my face and then wash my face, brush my teeth, go buy the puff, come back home, stretch out a little bit, do some push-ups real quick just to get the body ready, and then I gotta wet my hair and then go to the. I'm sorry, and then I gotta make a phone call. Fuck, I gotta make sure I don't fucking confuse the two. Like, Whoa, the other day I had a class. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, sorry. There was like a updater and then also Tinder. Whoa. So I just told this girl on Tinder, like, cuz she was like, "You got to take me out." Then I told her I can't. What do you guys think she said? Oh my god. She's still like, she didn't. Okay, I literally, like, I'm not a liar anymore. I'm not gonna lie to girls anymore. There's no point, you know. So I told her. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. You know what's even funnier? So, okay, the whole reason why this one was crazy with this girl on Tinder, because she came to my restaurant, bro. I work at a family restaurant. Oh, my hair is so fucked, but I can't wait to get this haircut just so you guys can see. This is the only reason why I'm showing you bed hair, because it's like there's people that can wake up, right, with fucking no what, like nothing. They just wake up and their hair is kind of the same as it was before they went to sleep. That's fucking crazy. Like, when I go to sleep and I wake up, my face. Yo, she's over here sending 4 more messages now. She must have fucking. Yo, I thought I just saw my one of my cooks driving past me right now, dude. I'm tweaking. I'm faded. These pens be having me crazy. Anyways. I forgot I'm podcasting. Let me stop. But you know what I'm saying? Like, she's into me. Oh, I literally told her. Oh my god. The episode yesterday is perfectly flowing into this one, because I didn't even need to lie. I kept it to 1,000 with this girl, and she's digging it. Oh, I look so terrible right now. Just bear with me. Okay. Last night I went to sleep with my MacBook on the bed instead of using my TV, because I noticed well, first of all, I mean, like, the TV uses a lot of power, right? I mean, it stays on all fucking night unless I put a timer on it, and I'm not saying I remember to put a timer on it every night. That's for sure. So, like, I don't know, it's kind of just like the when I use my TV, I feel like I don't hear my alarm, and maybe it's because the TV's playing the whole night. I don't know. I mean, I know eventually it turns to a black screen. My TV just does that automatically, like, after just a few hours, right? That's just what the TV does. But, like, fucking, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure it uses more power if compared to me just putting a new YouTube video on, turning autoplay off on my MacBook, and then it's not plugged into anything, right? So, like, after a while of just sitting there, my MacBook turns off, right? And then it's just dead silent in the room, compared to the at least fucking 7 more YouTube videos on autoplay playing on the TV version of YouTube, and then it's saying, "Are you still here?" You know what I mean? And I think that constant noise throughout the night prevents you from waking up. I think that. I don't know. I genuinely think that, for real. Like, I think if you're constant in a constantly noisy location while you're sleeping, you will not respond to an alarm as well as you would if you were in a dead quiet spot the whole time. But yeah, like, oh god, my hair kind of feels like shit. Like, and my breakage, like, well, first of all, at least it's not like dry. Like, but like my breakage isn't the worst right now. Like, it's not the worst. I don't feel like I'm losing any hair, and I was having a super bad dandruff problem for like shit, maybe 2.5 to 3 months, and it's gone. It's gone now. Like, there still is. I would say, compared to the area I was before I started using the supplement and the well, I wouldn't even say they're supplements. They're just kind of like capsules that I take. There's a capsule and a gel capsule that I'm taking that came in a package of a shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in that I'm using. Shout out to them. I used it, and immediately, I mean, I think I talked about it in one of the earlier episodes. Immediately, I started noticing effects. But I've been doing a lot of other things, trying to focus on not stressing out, really just focusing on just staying on track for at least 30 minutes every day. At least trying to stay on some form of track. With ADHD, it's fucking difficult. So I'm trying to like just find a way to just kind of stay on a consistent curve. Instead of fucking bouncing off the walls like the fucking VCR icon when the TV is snoozing. But ooh, Del Taco. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I'm off of work today, so no free meal. Fuck. So I'm gonna go to Del Taco. I need to get my protein in somehow, some way. That chicken bowl that I get, and or ground beef bowl, because that was fucking delicious yesterday. That shit just filled me the fuck up. Goddamn, it was like 80% of the way through. Goddamn, felt like I just ate the whole cow. Anyway. Buy one get one free grilled chicken tacos and buy one get one free bean and cheese burritos. Their bean and cheese burritos like almost 20 fucking grams of protein. Almost. It almost is. It's like 18 or something like that. And then their grilled chicken tacos like almost 30 grams of protein. And both of those things are under $2. And if it's a buy one get one free, that means I'm spending like $2 getting a fucking free. Getting fucking two things. I'm getting fucking $2. I'm getting at least 40 grams of protein in each meal. And fucking one of them I'm getting about 50. Together it's about 90. That's almost 100. It's almost 100 grams of protein for like $4. You know what I'm saying? I need that because the burrito bowl that I be getting from work is, I want to say, roughly about 50 to 60 grams of protein. Like, it's actually really high in protein because there's a whole lot of fucking. They literally put a whole lot of meat, and they put like Cardi, a whole lot of fucking. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of meat up in that bitch, man. Sometimes it'd be too much. That's why I had to do the ground chicken, bro. The other day, fuck that. They gave me a chicken bowl with a quarter fucking. Fuck that. They gave me a fucking. Like a pound of chicken, dog. That shit was incredible. Shit was astounding. Was lost for words. I opened it, and then they trained a new cook. Fuck that, man. The new cook put the to-go lid paper side down on top of chicken. Dog, okay, seriously? Oh, I need a cut. Bro, he put the top of the to-go, it's like one side's tin, the other side's paper. He put the paper side down on the food, not the... Fuck. No common sense in this one. Obviously. I mean, I don't... Like, the only thing I thought of was like, oh, well, maybe he thought because the outside of the bottom part of the to-go things were silver, so... But in my mind, he's been working here long enough. He's seen enough to-go things in his life, right? It's always the paper side on top. Fuck me. Like, why would they put the paper... Oh, God. And the chicken was the drop... Dog, because, okay, I got the food to go and went to the gym, so, like, the shit was sitting in my fucking kitchen for, like, an hour and a half before I get to it. On top of the 30 minutes it was sitting on the window at work before I went left. Fuck me, man. The chicken was dry as fuck. And it kind of had a taste of paper cardboard to it. The ground beef last night was going crazy, though. Worth it. Good decision. Definitely ground beef. Also because more calories, more fat, more protein. And the bulk has been plateauing. Not in a way that I should be worried or anything. Like, oh my God, I'm fucking not going to get stronger. It just it slowed down, but I think it was more attention to detail. The last couple weeks was more attention to detail instead of really jumping up in strength, even body weight. I went from like 160 to 195, and then I cut back down to 185, and in doing so, it like Okay, so it really worked, right? It really worked. But to be completely honest with you guys, intentionally, I was bulking to 185, topping at 190. But I ended up spilling over because I was what is it? I was about to say bulge eating, but that sounds like a gay porn. Binge eating, right? So I'm a binge eater, right? I used to be almost 300 pounds, so it's really easy for me to start fucking eating a whole bag of fucking, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Give me the whole thing. Family size, give it to me, right? Bro, there was times as a kid where we'd go to Sam's Club and I get the fucking bag of Skittles, one where you can fucking resealable, eat that bitch in a week. Dog, go to Costco, box it a 3-piece, Chips Ahoy, the blue box, fuck, killing it, right? Killing it. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a chance that I can binge eat again, but when I was doing that this last year in the gym, roughly 6 months ago, I want to say roughly 4 to 6 months ago, I was 195, right? And even when I got that down eventually, about 3 months ago to 185, 188, around that area, right? Now, I'm consistently 185 now, but 188, 185 area, when I got it down from that 195, 197 to that, the body fat was a lot higher. Waking up every day bloated, going to sleep every night, 2 a.m., drunk, eating something, right? Almost every night. Candy, chips, whatever the case may be, ice cream, something, bro. Waking up bloated, feeling like shit. Waking up with like food remnants on my face and hands, like, slobbing out. Still unhealthy, inconsistent diet. Now, last 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, I've been doing really good. Has there been 1 to 2 days a week, maybe here and there? Yes, but like I said, it's only once a week, topping out at 2 times a week, where I do a cheat meal at night, and it's usually something that I made time for in the day, where I didn't even hit my caloric goals in the day, so I'm kind of making up for it. It's just a little bit late, so I might wake up a little bit bloated. But if you're only doing that once a week, topping out at twice a week, you're not gonna do any heavy duty effects to your body. All you gotta do is just not do it again for another 7 days. Repeat the process, and you're gonna have no bloating when you wake up. Easy fix. Bloating when you wake up, just stop eating past 9 p.m. for about 7 days. Past 9 to 10 p.m., stop eating. 7 days, usually you can reset your gut and you won't be bloated anymore, or at least to the same extent as you were before that 7 day. It's just don't eat after 9 p.m. for 7 days. That's all you need to do. But yes, like I said, I bulked up to 195, around there. And I really noticed my strength going up. I hit 205. So I was 195 hitting 205. But I think there was a lot of bloating, so I could say 190, right? To be honest with you guys. Like I said, I was drinking a lot and eating because I was drunk, so drunk eating, waking up a little bit heavier than I should have, because I ate at like 2 a.m, like a Cane's 3-piece. Right? Like I could have ate that at 6 p.m. still. Like I could have still had those calories, but instead of eating them right before bed, waking up with them in my stomach still, So, like I said, there was just a lot of bloating. So I think I think that you want to weigh yourself when you wake up, because when you wake up you fast, right? But if you're going to sleep at 2 a.m, waking up at 7 a.m, right? Because you have work soon, right? Like you're fucking your sleep schedule up, and you're also eating right before you sleep. That's only 5 hours of not eating, right? And fuck, the shit you ate was a greasy fucking fried chicken meal, right? It's definitely not gonna digest quick at all. So, a lot of that was bloating. But 190, benching 205. Now I dropped 5 pounds, and I want to say honestly like 3% body fat since I weighed in at 195. Since 195 to 185, I've probably dropped about 3% body fat. I'm guessing that's just off of the eyes, los ojos, That's just off the eyes, right? I don't know. I haven't tested myself. I see it in my face, a little bit in my arms, my stomach, my ribs, like my, kind of. It's all kind of coming in. So, and I've been implementing cardio in this last week. So slowly gonna start being able to burn more calories. Meaning when I eat, I get room to eat more. So on days where I don't even meet my caloric goal, I'm still, enhancing myself, right? If I do cardio and then don't reach my goal, that's only going to do better for me in a getting lean context, right? If I'm really, really, really trying to hit that 215 goal of mine, weighing 215. If I want to hit that really fast, then yeah, I guess I can, try to eat a lot more right now. But on days that I don't hit the calorie goal, I'm fine with it, man. I'm gonna let this fast metabolism do its thing naturally because I'm not gonna have it forever. I don't want to develop a habit of stuffing myself again like I did earlier this year, just because I was in the mindset of getting stronger and getting heavier, right? Because I lost all of my definition, which is totally fine. But I think I had a better spot to work from if I did it slowly rather than totally just dirty bulking, and I low-key just kind of got fat. Like pictures of me at I'll show you. Like, oh, I really gotta go buy a vape because I'm kind of fried, so like I kind of want to go. Like this. Okay, June 25th. I'm gonna go back and look for it. Oh, my hair's got my eye. I got problems, right? I got problems. This shit's getting annoying. All these problems in my life. I'm looking for. Okay, I found it. So this was at Hard Summer. I'm sorry, not Hard Summer. This was at Day Trip. And, at the time, I'm still getting, like, attention from girls, so I'm not, like, ugly by any means. And, yes, I might have body dysmorphia, but this is me looking pretty fat. Like, I don't know if I have body dysmorphia, but I'm pretty sure that's me looking fat. Like, let me see, maybe I have something else. Like, look at my body. Would you say that's like a skinny guy at a rave? Would you say that's an in shape guy at a rave? I think, kind of fat, right? And right now, I'm not looking like that at all. I guess I could show you guys because I'm about to leave. So, you know what? We're not a gym page by any means at all, but, some episodes we're talking about mainly self fucking deprecation and just, hating myself. But some episodes we can focus on my fitness goals. So let's do it. So this is coming from a kid who used to be fucking heavy as fuck, right? So, I don't really have the best camera quality. I'm not fat. And there's no bloating at all. Ugh, this is me sticking my stomach out, right? This is my stomach at a natural resting. It kind of looks like I'm almost sucking in. It kind of feels like I'm flexing, right? I think I should turn this off. That might help. Right? There's abs kind of coming in there. And that's kind of cool. If I take this off, you can see I don't look as bad as I did in that video. Just slightly better though. Like there's not that much of it of like a jump, right? Like the only thing that actually changed noticeably would be the long head on my triceps. I actually made some pretty good improvement on my triceps, but that's just because in triceps, a lot of people, what I've noticed in the gym is, and I think a lot of people are gonna one day say that I could be taking PEDs eventually just because I have really good genetics. I'm half Samoan, so no matter which way you do it. And we are back just like that. Come on, it's very quick. The deal around here, I ended up getting a little, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying. Now, for the record, my hair has seen various different stages. Like, seriously, it's been crazy. When I first met my barber, this motherfucker was doing comb overs for me, dog. Like, his name is Big Dave, bro. I think he's like a 50-year-old black guy. Imagine he's just like some 30-year-old white guy in real life. No, he's like, but when I met him, he was like probably in his late 40s. Like, he when I pulled up in the barbershop, he like called me over, right? And coincidentally, this is when my dad was actually in my life. So we pulled up in the barbershop, and same one I'm going to now. It was actually a different location Same building, just a couple doors down. They moved into a bigger location, but it's the same parking lot though. Um, but we ended up sitting down pretty much in front of his chair. He like cleaned up a client, and then it was like some white guy. I remember this, and then he was like, "You need a cut," and I was like, "Yeah, bro." Chopped me up, gave me like a fade. I think it was like a high top fade comb over, right? And my hair is curly, but I think at the time, I don't even know what I was rocking. I can't even tell you what I was rocking, but that's what he envisioned for me. I think the picture of me still on his Instagram page to this day. At least one of the cuts from when I was in school. I don't know if it was the first cut, but it was one of the cuts that he gave me when I was in school. He hasn't taken a picture, at least posted it on his page, on the feed. He doesn't do this shit no more. Back in the day, he was like still, I think a little bit hungrier. Now he has all of his regulars, bro. I hit this motherfucker up once a month, twice a month if it's really, well, I got some shit going on type shit. But usually once a month is all I need. Mm. I got a curly top, and I don't do a high top. This isn't a high top. I don't know if you thought it was a high top. It's not. As you can tell, this is not a high top fade. Um, Pretty much, I think it's like a high taper fade, or like I don't even know what it would be, but you can see in the back what it does. It's like almost a mullet, almost a burst fade, but because there's some weight in the back. But the curls in the back of my head, they don't curl until it gets really long. And with the shape of my head, I just need some volume back there. So these curls really don't do much except for the ones that kind of fold down from the top, which would be, it would look the exact same with a high top fade, except when I did have the high top fade, the back of my head would always be super flat, like it'd be lower. Like when I pull the hair down, you know what I'm saying. So I got to keep that volume, and I always got to kind of puff it up a little bit. The curls on the top, they fall over, and then they do their little thing, but the weight underneath is really what keeps the volume looking full. I had to figure this shit out, bro. Like, it took me forever. And then my sides of this side right here, these corners are starting to grow in. I might have talked about this on earlier episodes, but bro, them shits were going away. Not going away, but just they were already thin my whole life. And then I noticed them, and I maybe stress and drinking and maybe what anything else I was doing was like affecting it. But what I've been doing recently has been helping it, and there's new growth coming in, and my corner's about to be thicker. So this little part is gonna be hopefully back to full, similar to this one right here. Similar. Hopefully that's the goal. If the derma rolling and the other products I'm using and stuff like that doesn't work out in the end, then so be it. But we're hoping for the best. Anyways, on to the next subject. The Nets play right now. They're gonna start in a few minutes. So eventually, when I end this, I'm gonna hop on and watch that. I got some bean and cheese burritos downstairs waiting for me. Fucking probably finna crank those after a milkshake that I'm about to make after this too, man. It's gonna be a good night. I'm about to chill. Speaking of chilling, I start Chili's tomorrow. Pretty excited about that. I'm gonna be training. It's an 8-hour training day. I work 2 jobs, right? So like, the first shift is gonna be 8 hours from 12 to 8, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday are gonna be like double shifts with my job, and then going back and forth to the other one. On some funny shit, the manager at Chili's didn't even like really compensate for driving time for me to get from one to the other one. Like, she knew the shift starts at 4 at the other job, but she scheduled my shift to end at 4. So it's kind of like, luckily I'm really close. It's only a 5-minute commute, but for the future after training, hopefully she's able to give me a little bit of time to get to the other job. But that's neither here nor there. With the situation I'm in right now, I'm grateful for what I have. Thank the Lord. Anyways, gym was cool today. I tried doing, what would it be? 175 pause reps for 4. I can only do 2, and then I can only do 2. Then I did 3, and then I tried doing it again, and I only did 1. So then I had to go down to a plate for my final set for real. Disappointed, but to be honest, not too much to eat before, and I ran a really hard mile a little bit earlier than I wanted, or a little bit closer to the lift than I wanted to. I kind of wanted the run to be a little bit longer, or a little bit, or like before, but whatever. And I had no pre-workout, so just excuses on excuses, I guess, right? Anyways, man, it's gonna be a crazy month. It's gonna be a crazy month for me, and I'm about to get my car fixed. We got something in the works to get my windshield fixed. Thank the Lord, that crack is gonna be getting fixed soon, so I can finally At least there's something improving. I got a haircut today. I feel awesome. Starting a new job tomorrow. We're gonna see how it goes. I mean, the cool thing about starting a new job is you kind of can act mysterious and you can be a brand new person. But the unfortunate thing is there's people in this job that already know me, so there's only so many things I can do and say that are gonna be like. But what is that? 4 bubbles, 4.5 right there. Day 2. The last pod, there was nothing. I think they were all hiding in the top because day 5 there was like half the cart gone, But day 3 there was still, like 1 bubble had came day 3, So like day 4, I don't think I even wrecked it that much. So, but I'm out of water as you can hear. Should probably go refill. But it's time for a you know what I'm saying. Very good. Very good. That one was good. I'm going to take another one when I end this. But Icy Mint got to be number 1. I'm very good with Cool Mint, Menthol. Icy Mint's just the other one that I like for like the last 8 months. I'm fried. That was a fire hit. That one fucking... I might have taken like 2 before I started rolling the camera. Anyways, talking to a couple girls right now. This is a girl that I'm talking to. She's pretty cool. I don't know anything about her, but she came into my job and I met her, and then I ended up like also meeting her on social media on an app. So, like, I saw her literally the day before she came into my work, and then when I was serving tables, she literally was like in the waiting area to get sat. Yo, if she got sat with me, honestly, I was so busy that I don't even think I would have, like done anything. Who knows though? But it's always hard to tell what you're gonna do when you're actually in the game. But like, man, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, what? She's in front of me right now. I literally just found out about your existence on my phone yesterday, and you're here. So then I hit her up. Boom. I hit her with some like calm, a super relaxed first message. What I said, first message was, they're calling the Enchanted Forest or just a regular forest before you walked in it, right? Something like that. Yo, all I know is she didn't respond for like a day. No. I'm lying. I sent that to her before I saw her at my job. So then when I seen her, I was like, yo, I'm crazy, but I'm like definitely a better looking person in person. I think it's just because my height. When they see how tall I am, it just kind of adds more to the oomph, I think I'm okay looking in the face. Like I'm straight, I'm cool. I'm straight, Well, I got these little marks on my face. That's kind of unique, I got 3 of them. It's kind of weird. And there's one above my eyebrow, and there's one in the middle of my forehead. You know what I'm saying? There's actually another one somewhere over here, but it's under the beard. And the beard's getting fuller. Derma rolling right here, trying to get this to, really just build. So then once this grows in, which, you can see there's like a 5 o'clock shadow there. There never was before. Let's just appreciate things that are coming into fruition, right? Once that starts growing into full hair, I'm just gonna shave that down, like line that off. You see that little right there? Yep. And it's all gonna go. Still not gonna connect the mustache. Fuck that. This little triangle right here is so important. The separation from the triangle to this right here, this is actually the hardest part about lining up my whole beard. The entire every part about it, that's the hardest part. Cause I gotta get underneath it and then triangle. And you would think that you would think that people line their shit. Okay, what I learned from Hunger Games was one thing: if you have facial hair, you can do so much more with it than what you think. Like lining your facial hair up naturally is almost like every time you got a haircut, you did that 100% natural. Like if you didn't do a bald fade, you just kind of made a C cup every time. Like you didn't do any, like you never got a bald, It'd be like that. You can do the same with your beard. You can take away, and when you take away certain things, it actually makes it look cooler. Like the hair right here all grows, all right here, all this hair in this little circle right here. You know what I'm saying? I take that away on purpose, and the cool thing about doing that is when people don't really know that there was hair used to be there. Like some people have known me for a long time, and when they don't see me on a day-to-day basis, they when they like eventually see me like this, they don't really notice it. They're kind of like, oh, he just looks better, because this does look better than when I just had the beard naturally growing, right? I think it does, at least, and a lot of people do too. I think so. I think I can say I've received more compliments recently than when I had it just naturally. So, or like the pool, the level of playing field that I'm on nowadays is actually a lot higher than what it was when I just if you're picking up my catching my drift. And yeah, like the people who are meeting me now, they're just like, oh, that's he's a nice beard. Like the way it grows pretty nice. Eventually once this fully connects and I can do that, I mean, people could probably already say I have a nice beard because I think it's decent, but like, trust me, once this whole thing is as dark as this, and I don't need to keep, because I have to level my beard out all the time. There's a lot that goes into this. There's maintenance. If I just let it grow, it wouldn't look like this. So, people don't think about that when they see this. They kind of just see like, oh, he has a beard. That's a nice beard. Cool. But they don't think about all the work that goes into it. It's kind of like makeup. Like I do this shit every single day. Before I walk out the house, I gotta trim my mustache. My barber hit this today though. Did it for me because he's a real one. Didn't even ask him. And I tipped him fat. Man, as fat as could be. I mean, usually I give him 40. Give him 50 today. It's like a $15 tip. $35 cuts for me because, I mean, well, okay. Like, the price went up on the app, but he would never, like, when I would pay, he would never tell me to tip him because the price on the app was 40. But now I don't use the app. I just do, like, I just text him iMessage, fucking, yo. And then he just clear. I don't know. That motherfucker, every time I ask him, he usually gets me in, though. Only sometimes if it's last minute, the day before, at nighttime, it's like, kind of asking for a lot. But sometimes he even doesn't then, But anyways, I'm going to go make this protein shake. This episode wasn't too crazy. I kind of forgot what I talked about in the beginning. I talked, like, a whole lot. Like, I filmed, like, almost 30 minutes of the intro. Usually, I only do, like, 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the morning, and then I'll pick it up and have a whole chunk to talk about. But honestly, today was just, like, the gym. I went to Del Taco with some coupons, got some cheap food. Some grilled chicken tacos. Hello. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll pick it up tomorrow. I guess I'll do something in the morning, go throughout that whole training shift, and then I'll talk about fucking work. I probably won't talk about it too much, though, because I have a history with corporate restaurants and social media. I'm not really trying to dwell back into that one. I'm trying to, just be the good server that I am. No more social media, so bye-bye.